Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday to everyone out there. I want to say welcome to everyone that is watching. I want to say we are grateful to be here again on another Monday mindset for this week. And this is going to be an amazing week. Hope you've had a great weekend and a great week. And today we are going to be talking about establishing yourself as a unique creator. Establishing yourself as a unique creator. And I want to say again, welcome. Good morning. Happy Monday. This is going to be an amazing week. I already know it. And we're going to get ready to go ahead and jump into this. But before we do, I have a little good news to share this morning on today. And the good news is here it is right here, Psalms 118 and 24. This is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice and be glad in it. And, thank God for a new week, a new day. Whatever happened yesterday, it's over with, it's done. But we are grateful that we have a new day to start and just get things going. My brother used to say, today is a new day without any mistakes. That's so true. So we are geared up and ready, for this week. So let's go ahead and jump into the day. So today we're going to be talking about establishing yourself as a unique creator. And I have a little video to share. Let me change my screen here. I have a little video to share. Let's see.
Look, me and the McDonald's people, we got this little misunderstanding. Hmm? See, they're McDonald's. I'm McDowell's. Huh? They got the golden arches. Mine is the golden arcs. Hmm? Now, see, they got the Big Mac. I got the Big Mick. We both got 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and onions. But they use a sesame seed bun. My buns have no seed.
All right. If any of you are old enough, you already know that scene is from Coming to America, and that was when Eddie Murphy meets his future bride, future wife's father. He worked at McDowell's, which was an exact replica to McDonald's. And if you look at that, uh, basically, what's the difference, right? He's doing everything that McDonald's does. He say they're McDonald's, we're McDowell's. They got the golden arches, we got the golden arcs. They got the Big Mac, we got the Big Mick. They both got the two all beef patties, special sauce, little cheese, pickles. He said, but their buns, they got sesame seeds. We don't have any. So, you know, that is somebody that is or that's a business that's not being unique. They are copying and being an exact replica of McDonald's. And that is unfortunately some of the things that goes on today in business, and even with creators. What we have today is a lot of creators who are they see somebody that's successful, or somebody that I'll say think is successful, and they will mimic or copy what they do. And instead of them making things unique, they will just uh, they'll just duplicate the exact same thing, exact same model of what somebody else they see do. I heard Mr. Beast talk about this on a video once, and if you don't know Mr. Beast, he's like one of the most famous YouTubers out there, in which people will try to imitate and duplicate what he does, right? And he was saying that in so many ways. They don't even make their thumbnails unique. They don't do anything unique, but they do the exact same thing that he does. And he even noticed it. With having 238 million subscribers, you would think that he wouldn't even have maybe even have time to see who does what out there. But he said that he sees the same thing where people won't, instead of just making it unique, they won't even do that. They'll just duplicate the exact same replica and not um, create something that's different and unique, versus versus doing what like the way he does it. And that's kind of unfortunate. And don't get me wrong, I know in some ways that we all create and and copy from other creators, because I watch other creators all the time. I get other ideas from other creators. We all do that in some way, in some fashion or another. But we have to make sure that we try to make ours kind of unique and not do it the. You want to establish yourself and your brand, uh, to have uniqueness. So that's what you want to do. And so I want to share just some information about being unique. Okay. And so in business and in marketing, there's a term called USP, and USP is unique. It's either some call it unique selling point, some call it unique uh, proposition. So unique selling point, get that up. Unique selling point is it is it is like I said, it's also called unique point, but it is give me one second. Unique selling point is also called unique selling proposition. It is the essence of what makes your product or service better than your competitors. So this is what establishes you. This is what separates you. This is what sets you apart from your competitors, because this is something that you want to do. This is something that you want to do uh, as a business or even as a creator, right? You want to set yourself apart from the competition. And this is something that you want to do because you want to see what makes your business different than someone else. You want to get a loyal following, just like Chick-fil-A, for example. There are many fast food restaurants out there, but if you notice Chick-fil-A, uh, they set themselves apart with their service, where uh, every time one of their patrons, or every time one of their attendants serve you, they always say my pleasure. They always say my pleasure. So they set themselves apart by establishing that they're going to make sure they put the best service, they're going to make sure they provide the best service. And that's kind of what you have to do as a creator. You got to figure out how you can establish yourself, how you can make your business unique and set yourself apart. And that's important. If you go to any bank to try to get a loan, try to get money, when you establish your business plan, they're gonna one of the things they want to know is in that business plan is what is separating you from the competitors, because the bank, of course, they want to know how you're going to be able to make money, because there are a lot of competitors out there. So you want to establish yourself and set yourself apart, and you want to make your your business, the things you create, you want to make it more appealing. You want to figure out a way, how can it stand out? So many people are, we're inundated with so much information. We're consumed with it. I mean, we get information all the time. So if the same thing is coming up all the time, then who's putting something out there different? What kind of value is it out there if we're not creating something different? If everything is the same, then there's really no value. There's no value out there in the information that's coming up. So that's why it's important, or that's one of the reasons why it's important. I can remember when Krispy Kreme came to Texas, and it was just so much big buzz about them coming down. I think they came from California or something, but it was just like a huge big buzz with Krispy Kreme coming down here. So much excitement. I can remember we used to go there quite often on weekends. But when you went to Krispy Kreme's at this time, inside the building, they had donuts just coming down the assembly line, and that was just something different. It was like, whoa, this is crazy, right? Where they got all these donuts, they making all these donuts, they give you a free donut when you walk in, just coming off the assembly line. And that was the reason why a lot of people were excited. Not only that, but it was different. It was a new experience. So they had a different donut experience that I had never seen. So that made them unique, and they were different. It was a new business, so them coming to Texas, it was something different. And so that is something that we need to do. If you think about it, what if he never made variety? When he created the world, what if he never made variety? What if every bird looked the same? Every flower was the same. There wasn't a variety of flowers. Every flower was the same. Every bird, only one type of bird, one zebra, one elephant. But that was it. There's no variety. How would that visit be to the zoo if there was only one animal at the zoo that you could see? How would that visit be? We wouldn't even want to go to the zoo, but that's the reason we go, because there's so many different animals that you can see, because it's variety, it's different. And so just like God created the world with variety, God gave us all unique talents. He gave us all unique talents that we have that nobody else have. And he made our faces unique. We have different people of different nationalities, different colors. We have different fingerprints, and so many things that are unique about all of us. Even your kids, if you have kids, your kids are like a different version of you. They maybe look like your dad, they maybe look like the dad, they maybe look like the mom, but in a sense they are their own person and they have a different look. And so God made variety even in human creation. And so as a creator, we need to hone in on our unique talents and showcase them to the world. That's what we need to do. And so, um, that's one of the things that we have to do as creators, figure out how we can be unique and put ourselves out there as a unique creator. I just want to share some ways you can uh, put yourself out there as a unique creator. So one of the ways you can do that is through your passions. Okay, all of us have our different talents. All of us have our different things that we do. But one of the things you can do to set yourself apart is through your passions. What are you passionate about? Do you like to write books, read books, write books? Maybe you want to be a book reviewer. You could do that. As a creator. Do you like cars? Do you like food, traveling, technology? I like technology. I like different things in technology. You like podcasts. There are different things that you're passionate about that that you can do as a creator, because I said this in the previous video. Those things that you are passionate about, or the things that you'll be able to talk about, the things you'll be able to um, you know do and figure out how you can set yourself apart. So your passions are very important, and people will see that when you begin to talk about that. I have a friend, I have a friend that we've suggested for them to be a food critic, because a lot of times they'll tell us like some of the food they tried and some of the things they like, and we've suggested to them, say, hey, you should be a food critic. And you think about that. Can somebody be a food critic as a creator? Yeah, look at Keith Lee. He came to Dallas. It was so much buzz with him. But just think about that. You could be like a food reviewer, food critic, because businesses, it helps support them. Look at how what he does supports other businesses. He helps promote other businesses, and that helps to market their brands. But you could do that too. But the suggestion would be for you to do it a little different than how Keith Lee does it. You don't want to do it exactly like he does it. You want to, put your own style, your own personality into how you would do it. But that's just something that you can do. And obviously, Keith Lee, he's passionate about doing that. But look at how that one idea of doing that turned into a successful business for him to do it. Not only that, he's able to support other businesses, right? So that's one of the ways you can establish yourself as a unique creator. All right, another way you can do that is through your voice. Okay, your voice is unique. Your voice is different than anybody else's. James Earl Jones, Morgan Freeman, they both have great voices, but their voices sound total. Their voices don't even sound alike. They both have unique voices. James Earl Jones is not trying to be like Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is not trying to be like James Earl Jones, but they both have great voices, and so you can establish yourself as a creator with your own unique voice. Okay, especially with a podcast, right? People need to hear how you sound. People need to hear your passions in your voice. Sound confident as you speak. But that's what you will begin to do if you were to start a podcast. You will begin to set yourself up, and people will begin to see your voice because your voice is different than anybody else. And that's why we really can't be anybody else because everything about us is unique, right? Everything about us is different and unique. So that's why your voice is your voice and no one else has it, right? So it one of the ways you can make yourself unique is using your voice, and that's something that we should do and establish as creators. All right, another way we can establish ourselves as unique creators is with our personality. Our personality is different. If you got kids, all of your kids' personality is totally different. They all come from the same mom and dad, but personality is totally different. All right. Our mannerisms are very unique. Everything about us is unique. So as you creating content, your personality is going to begin to come out, right? Your personality is going to begin to come out. Some things are going to be funny to you, right? And people need to see that, right? That some things make you laugh. You make mistakes. Basically, it's just you being yourself and not like anybody else because that's what you do. People need to see that you have a sense of humor. You have a professional side. You have a sense of humor. You can present yourself in a professional way, and all of those things will come out through your personality, right? So what you have to do is be the best you can be, through your own characteristics, your own mannerism, your values, whatever you stand for, what you represent. That's important. So you can't try to be anyone else. You just got to be yourself. All right. The last way you can establish yourself as a creator is uh, through your content or creating valuable content. And this will really set you apart as a unique creator. It will help you build a lasting relationship with your community, with your followers, right? Because you are creating value for them. All of your fans that or all of your followers that follow you, they're going to see the value that you are putting out, and that's what will help establish a loyal fan base for you. That's what will help you establish yourself because they'll realize, oh, you're putting out so much valuable content, and that even goes with the products and services that you sell. Like I said with Chick-fil-A, like I said, their service is different if you go to some other fast food restaurant, right? So even the products and services that we sell, we can establish ourselves by creating different products, creating different services for those that support us. And so that's what we have to do as creators. We want to make sure that we are helping solve problems, answering questions, and those type of things will help establish you as a creator. Even if you don't know, you can always ask your audience, ask their interests, like what problems can I solve, what are some issues or some problems or some setbacks that you're dealing with that I can help solve for you. So these are the type of ways that you can help uh, establish yourself as a creator. And that is pretty much it for this video. Like I said, I just wanted to put a few tidbits out there and share this information. But I want to thank all of those who are watching. I want to also thank those who will come back and watch later. And if you notice, I did change this to Monday mindset versus motivational mindset because I do it on Monday. So I just thought that I would change that. So if you notice that, that's what it is. But again, I want to say thanks to all of you who are watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video, share this video. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. And hey, have a great rest of your day Have a great week, and we'll see you all in the next video.